Hello, I'm Justin.
And I'm Laura.
And this is the first week of Level 2 Wednesday Night Hop, December 2015.
Correct.
There are going to be 3 weeks. This is number 1.
And we're focusing on swing outs, the 7, 8, 1, and 2. So to start, we started with follows doing swivels.
And we led a kind of altered swing out, altering the 6 on the swing out to kind of help our followers get into this groove. So
Correct.
We'll show first the altered swing out without any, well, we'll just stop. We'll show it. So starting from closed position, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So it's the 6 where we, instead of kind of like being normal and letting go, we kind of produce this motion.
So follows are kind of tucked up in our arm here, so that we can, for 7 and 8, 7 and 8, create a swivel out of it.
So let's show that from another angle.
This is a different angle. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay.
Like
cool.
that.
So then we talked about, so that's this kind of the first half of the swivel on 6, 7, 8. Then there was the second half of the swivel on 1, 2.
1 and 2.
So let's just do that.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Sorry.
That was weird swinging out. We're going to try that again.
The camera, I'm trying to line up well with the camera because
okay.
this whole room is slanted.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3.
Good. So
yes.
The tricks that we said is that number 1, like this kind of 6 thing is optional and is like, I would say, not normally led, but it's there to give the followers the feeling of like what they would be doing themselves.
Correct.
If they're kind of swiveling themselves.
So follows you can swivel whether or not the lead actually leads this rotation on the 6.
So let's show that.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4.
So I don't know if you can see, but on 6, Laura's doing a little bit of a twist into her arm. Not as much as she would be doing if I'm actually leading that, but more than 0.
Just a little bit. Yes.
Okay. So
Next
then we talked about leaders. We said that on the 1, 2 of the swing out there, we kind of have 2 options. Number 1 is to lead our follower back to kind of like step. And number 2 is to lead our follower to step forward. And we didn't work on this back motion. This difference between the back motion and the stepping forward is very subtle. However, we said that we should do at least one of them if we can't do the difference. So the one that we focused on was the moving back. And we said the trick is all about the rock step. When you do the rock step, instead of doing kind of a sneak attack, you instead use your right foot, the foot that's on the ground, to push yourself backwards. It's not about really your left foot. The left foot is kind of where you land, but the right foot is what makes the rock step happen. So we worked on this. And we should have said, although we didn't and we'll say next week, that this is not about your hand pulling your follower in. In fact, we kind of leave our hand where it is and we move our whole body. Okay, so showing that together. Oh, the one other thing we said about this was that you can even start moving backwards on the triple step before. So we'll show this when we demo it. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Giving kind of like a nice, good back gives your partner a lot of space to step forward, which gives her space to swivel.
It helps with the swivels when we're stepping forward rather than having to swivel in place.
Yes. Okay, then we did kind of 3 moves that I think are very like dynamic moves, which kind of mesh with what we were doing before. So the first dynamic move, and I really like this move, is a 6 count send out. So it looks like this.
3 and 4, 5 and 6.
But we'll show it also from going this way. So we're lining up on the diagonal of the floor.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5 and 6.
And we said leaders, when we do this, we do a rock step forward in the direction that we're going to be sending our partner. And when we do this, we rock step our partner away from us in exactly the opposite direction that we're moving.
Straight back, we're not rotating this at all. 1, 2.
Yeah, and then once you do this, the rest of the move kind of follows from it. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Then we said we can also do a similar move with a tuck turn, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. So on this move, what's different? The rock step is different. It's a rotational rock step. 1, 2, instead of a linear rock step. 1, 2. And then we said for the tuck, you really want to make it dynamic, to allow the follower kind of to move through the widest range. You want to like move the hand pretty close to your hip leaders as opposed to kind of in between. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. You see, this time I even brought my hand behind me. That's fine. As opposed to, not as good, is 3 and 4. And when we do this, it also allows our partner to triple step through.
Move.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Laura has kind of a constant linear velocity in this direction.
With a rotation as I move.
Then the last move that we did was this kind of 8-count tuck turn extension pattern, which looks like this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And what we said is different about this move is you can't allow your partner to go as far away from you. In fact, you do the move mostly in place. So it's initially less dynamic than the tuck turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. You have to do that so that you can stay connected here for the 7 and 8. And the last trick about this move was that on 6 leaders, we have to bring our hand down. If we don't, there's a chance that our follower will want to turn through, and then we'll get one of these like belly slides that you really don't want to do. So to show what that is, 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8.
Let's bring it down in between on the 6.
Doesn't have to be like all the way down, but it needs to be enough to like tell my partner 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Yes.
Okay, and that's it. We'll
That's it.
see you next week. Thank you.